In short, then, what is your book about?
So my book is about the understanding that thoughts are electromagnetic fields. The body is an electromagnetic field. Thoughts are the exchange of energy and information, and the body is made up of the exchange of energy and information. So when you think a thought, you can change things inside your body. And so a lot of people have noticed if they get sick or something and then they start to pray or something, they get better, and or they, you know, they can change their lifestyles through what they think. Their body changes, you know. And then in the modern biology, they're discovering that the genetics is not what's driving the body, because the genes cannot turn themselves on and off. Something else is turning them on and telling them what to do.
That's the mind.
And it's the mind. And basically what the epigenetics have come to is that the cell has little feeders on it that read the environment. And in reading the environment, they tell the genes what to do. So the most important thing about your body and your health is your perception of the environment. Okay. So if they can trick you into believing that you've been hurt, the body will send chemicals, okay? And then they discovered they give a man a picture to imagine. And if he imagines the picture, same chemicals run in his body. For example, they took a Air Force pilot, and they took some cells from his mouth and they're 40 miles away in a different bedroom, you know, a different room. And then they make him watch videos of plane crashes and stuff like that. And every time the plane would crash, 40 miles away, his cells would have a very active electronic reading.
Okay.
Right? And so this fascinates me. And so I believe that we got to change our way of thinking to have a healthy body. And the same change of thought must happen between people to have a healthy society, because the society is a reflection of the communities of cells. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But have you yourself had, experience with what you I think is more or less about the power of the mind?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Can you give an example of something that happened to you and because of your state of mind changing something in your body? Or?
Yeah. I've noticed that in certain situations I get asthma, right? And my breathing goes very shallow. And then there was one time that I was having a lot of problems in the music business and with my wife and stuff, and I started getting very bad asthma. And I thought to myself, you know what, this is the time to look at this, you know, and to try and change this. And so I would get into a place, so instead of taking medicine for the asthma, I would just sit in a place and watch what I was thinking, and then just change the thought. What I would do is make a picture of a very cool place that I've been to in Lake Tahoe. And I remember sitting and looking down at this lake, and I can see the trees and I can feel the air, and I sit there and I'll visualize that, and the lungs will go back to normal, right? And it disappeared.